Good morning. Welcome to day 2. It is quite rainy this morning. Not a great situation given the fact that I got to work today, but it is what it is. I am going to be dealing with breakfast, and then as we get ready to talk about lunch, you'll see past me talking about the preparation of lunch and the fixing of lunch for this morning. So, 2 previous steps before actually getting to deal with it. Boy, it's really coming down now. Alright, first things first, we're going to start our breakfast, which, if you know I had oatmeal last week, I'm doing oatmeal again, but a different way of doing it. I'm going to make it with oats and a little bit of milk. And then, of course, we have our tea for the morning, and I'm going to be adding a little bit of fruit to it. Brewing tea. Got some hot water from the maker there. Putting it in there for about 3 minutes, and then stirring and doing it again before we pull it out. Here is the finished product. Of course, the tea is normal. Had a little bit of overflow, even with the deep container we had it in. So I had to put the lid on it. I didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal, but apparently it was. So we got that ready. I'm going to try this version of it just as soon as I pop a little bit of banana on there. All right, there we go. Let's get a little bit of this with some of everything. Pretty good. I definitely like the real banana flavor added as opposed to the fake banana I had in the other one. So it's going to be pretty good.
Here I've got mine right here. Got some honey drizzle, got some milk, and got some oatmeal. I keep saying oat milk. Let's give this a try. It's oatmeal. It's pretty basic, but tasty.
This is Trojan in the past, and I am here the night before working on the preparation for the egg sandwich. Making the eggs, going to soft boil them in this special egg cooker that we have here. Mix a few little ingredients that we had in the refrigerator already that last a while, and then we're going to put in the container. Okay, this is Trojan from the past again, and a little bit less further in the past, but of course it's going to be a work lunch, so I'm going to have a sandwich. What kind of sandwich? Well, obviously, if you saw me doing the prep work, I had the egg salad mix, and we're going to have egg salad sandwich prepped up. All I got to do is just combine the ingredients and then put them in this little baggie, and you'll see them in just a second.
All right. It is almost 12 o'clock, which means not these grapes, not this. Egg sandwich. Making the bread. Nope, that's not done at all. Yes, I'll give it some time. Now that is looking much better. And here it is. Let's give it a try. Tastes pretty good.
Well, the rain has subsided a little bit. I think there might be a slight drizzle going on right now, but it is now lunchtime. And it's the first time for me to really catch my breath. This has been a really involved week on. I think the hardest thing that I've had to deal with is just simply the amount of preparation and planning that has had to go into this to know exactly how much I want to spend for everything. And even now, it's only day 2, so there's a lot of uncertainty about, like, am I going to have enough for this? Am I going to have enough for that? Some of the things that I want to do later on with it. The egg salad situation, I'm hopeful, actually, might last more than 2 days, might go for a 3rd day, which would definitely help out a little bit with other things. So, see there. Very good. It's heavy on the egg because I had to go light on the ingredients, but it's really good. And there's enough to where I feel like I might be able to get 3 days worth out of it, but Gail's struggled a little bit more with this, particularly at night, so she may be eating some of my leftover stuff that I have to the point where I may not have quite as much as I thought I was going to have. So I still feel very confident that I should be able to get 2 meals out of this. And that's good, because this is good, and this is going to hold me over for that. And not really doing anything snack-wise today. The oatmeal did good enough to kind of really not make me too hungry, but I was looking forward to this. And then tomorrow, or tonight, I've been kind of waffling about what I want to do, but I think I'm going to do what I wanted to do Sunday, but because of everything that we had on Sunday, I decided to move it to today and do the tomato soup yesterday. So, what is it, you may ask? Well, here it comes. All right, it is dinner time, and we have a bunch of different ingredients set out right now because we are doing pizza a la corn tortilla style. So we've got all of our key ingredients. We're going to make a chicken and mushroom. Oh, there's one thing I forgot. The sauce, of course. And then we're going to have a little bit of a smallish salad on the side as well.
How do you...
And here we go. The salad, we have our tomatoes, our mushrooms, lettuce, and our bell peppers. Then we've got the pizzas with the chicken, the mushroom, cheese. It smells very good, so we're going to try it. I did cook the chicken maybe a little bit too long, but other than that, everything else looks good. All right, so here we go. Let's start. A little bit of this Kool-Aid from yesterday still. Let's get all the basics here. It's salad. I think you pretty much know how it goes, but I'm going to do it anyway. Good salad. Now the pizza. Pretty good. We're going to see what Gail thinks.
Well, obviously, start off with the salad, even though, you know, again, it sounds pretty explanatory. If I could just get more out of this thing.
Yeah, it gets clogged.
Alright. Now we are going to finally try the salad. It's a salad, it's good. Good dressing. And now for what I believe the Italians would call an abomination.
That's what I call affordable pizza.
Pizza. Surprisingly, it's pretty good.
Alrighty. And now, with dinner done, it is time for the dessert, and I have the blender out again, which means some more smoothie shake-ish. I'm doing dark chocolate smoothie today. Same sort of process for the most part as yesterday, so we'll just breeze right through this. And here we are. The 2 chocolate shakes. So let's try. Got a little stuff. Good. Very good. So this is a chocolate smoothie shake with a little bit of honey.
Well, let me give it a try. Very good.
Yeah. Hey, Marjorie. Slap a pepper. What y'all doing down there? Huh. Well, that was day 2. We have had a good day again. I'm honestly really enjoying the food that we're doing. It is a lot of work because I'm doing a lot of stuff that honestly I've never tried doing the way that I'm having to do before. So the pizzas I did something kind of similar to that before, so that one was probably a little bit easier, but like some of these different shakes that we're doing, I've done shakes before, but not smoothies or anything quite the way that I have, so I've had to really kind of figure out how the best way was to do that. And it's the same thing with the oatmeal. I've had oatmeal before. I've made oatmeal, but not oatmeal that was quite involved. But again, buying like that is a lot more effective than buying instant, and it kind of fits in with the regulations and rules of this week on, because you want to do something that is not basically pre-made for the most part. So had a good breakfast, good lunch, good dinner, good dessert. I'm looking forward to the rest of this week. Gail seemed to do a little bit better today than she did yesterday as well. I'm not feeling like I'm going to lose weight on this one. Still saying that. We'll see what happens. But until then, I watched my premiere. Tonight was my premiere of day 1 of last month's, and got to work on the next few days so that way I make sure I'm staying ahead of pace. So I'm going to work on those and head to bed, and I will see you on the next video, which will be day 3.